Gay Radio music for two guests. Jeremy and Vanessa are in my studio. Vanessa, Vanessa,
Yeah.
I want to ask you about your coming out.
Yeah.
And but let's start with your childhood. Did you have a funny childhood, a good childhood?
Yes. All I can say is I had a good childhood. I have many friends. My parents were good. No problem with that. But afterwards.
But then you had your coming out.
Yeah. Before that, there was a lot of things that does not help with that. But when I came out, I did it not properly as a mother, father. I have to say I'm gay, not at all. It was someday we are in the kitchen with my mother. She told me about one of my friends and tried to commit us together for a love affair. And I was tired for years about that, and I spit it out. Mom, no, I prefer girls. That's it. You must accept. And I run in my room.
It's kind of classic, right? There are many stories about coming out in the kitchen.
Because I love to eat.
The kitchen is where it happens. So how did she react?
First of all, she did not react. First of all, it was my father who come to see me and say, okay, Vanessa, we don't know. We never been educated with that. But we love you. He says, we love you. He's the only one. And my mother, since then, the first thing I remember, it's hard for me, she puked for 1 week.
Okay.
And didn't spoke to me for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Approximately. My father, no problem. He didn't ever say anything against me.
That again is unusual.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the father which has
yes, but I'm not
problem.
A boy. I'm a girl. I'm an only child, and I'm a
Okay.
girl. Mm-hmm. I was never be a girlish girl. Fortunately for my mother, she always wanted to have a princess at the house. I never been like that. And when I say, mother, I prefer girls, you can imagine the world crawls and crumbles.
So,
I never had grandchildren. And
was that hard for your parents, maybe never having grandchildren?
for my mother, yes. My father, honestly, I don't know. He don't tell anything to me about that. We don't speak about that.
And it's not out of the question. Maybe they will have grandchildren.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you imagine that they will have grandchildren? Do you want to have a kid someday?
It's a bit complicated. Honestly, I'm not sure I want kids, but if I had someday, my mother earned the right to never see them. Honestly.
Okay.
It's a bit harsh.
Yes, but...
But I have background with this. No.
Will she listen to this show?
No.
You can say whatever you want.
Shows. Sorry?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, and honestly,
ahead.
I don't care. She can listen, I don't care. It's my life, not hers.
You're right.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing to say. It's your life, yes.
And I grow right. She can see that I'm right. I'm a grown adult. I work. I have a live. And what's the matter to have a girl instead of a boy? You know, she will never understand. Now it was 1 year ago. I say, oh yes, I maybe have someone just to test, and oh, a girl. Okay, never mind. Skip the subject.
But she made her way in a very clever way, and I think it's a proof of hope, because so many people are committing suicide when they feel threatened by their parents because they're not accepted, and the message would be, hang on, and you will manage it some way.
And I have to say, I have many good friends as Jeremy and his parents. It was a good support for me. It was really a good support.
So your parents are supporting Jeremy?
My parents?
Yeah, are supporting you
If they're supporting me or Vanessa.
The both. The both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very open-minded. My father doesn't speak a lot. I know it was a bit hard for him at the very beginning. My mother was very happy. Oh, you like boys, but I don't see any problem about that. I just want you to be happy. My father said, are you sure? Well, it's okay. Then I learned after 1 year that he was going to my neighbors some evenings just to cry a bit and complain about what am I ever going to do? My son is gay. Am I ever going to have grandchildren? But my sister did the job. She had 2 nice children.
And you see here, the father was not okay, the mother okay, and he's a boy. It's the reverse.
That's an interesting thing. Yes.
But my father is now a happy grandpa. He doesn't care about it.
So it doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter.
Speaking of coming out, there's a project in Switzerland called Es wird besser Schweiz. It's the Swiss affiliate of It Gets Better. We'll listen to a promotional clip now, and then I want you to tell me what we are listening to as a song. But first, let's listen to Es wird besser Schweiz Promotion.
Gerne.
Es hat mit einem Satz in einem Video angefangen. Ein Satz, wo denen, die es gebraucht haben, hat Hoffnung geben. Ein Schlachtruf für alle die wollen etwas bewegen. Ein Satz mit mittlerweile über 50'000 Geschichten weltweit und 90 davon aus der Schweiz. Es wird besser. Berührte Herzen, aufkommende Emotionen und lächelnde Gesichter. Man weiss nie, wenn die eigene Geschichte das Leben verändern oder sogar retten. Deine Geschichte erreicht die ganze Schweiz und vielleicht sogar die ganze Welt. Sie gibt Hoffnung und regt Veränderung an. Für lesbische, schwule, bisexuelle und Transmenschen. Es wird besser Schweiz, ein offizieller Ableger vom It Gets Better Project. Ein Projekt geschaffen für dich, mit dir. Und du findest mehr Informationen zu dem Projekt Es wird besser Schweiz auf eswirbesser.ch. Now, we're back with music for 2 guests, and we're going to listen to a song now after you told me your honest story about your coming out. Thank you for that, Vanessa. Jeremy, you brought another song.
I love it!